Hello. Let me check the mics on this thing, right? Yep. I'm very sleepy. Let's see here. I'm gonna play some more Tartarus Key before I start doing work stuff. So... I don't remember exactly where I left off, but I think in this one here. It's 53? No. This is 113. 2 seconds after the autosave. Cool. Hi. So made you want to be a detective? We're trapped inside a mansion filled with elaborate death traps. Sickos watching us via surveillance cameras. And you want to chit-chat? Look, I've been running all over this place. I could use a breather. Help take my mind off everything for a minute or two. Besides, I'm curious about you. Did you always know what you wanted to do? Oh my gosh. I want to ship them so bad. I'm having trouble picturing you as anything other than, a very intense child. Wow. Well, not always, no. But I guess I've always liked puzzling things out, chasing things down, and I've never been able to withstand it. How some people get away with something that hurts other people. Sounds like a story. Not really. There's no big pivotal moment or anything, other than a general simmering resentment at the overall state of the world. Of course. There was a time when I thought maybe I'd work in the family bakery. It just didn't work out. What happened? I just didn't have the patience for it. All that fiddly, careful work wasn't for me. And, well, like you said, I've always been intense. After the third time I made a kid cry, I had to face up to the fact that I just wasn't made for sugar and customer service. When we get out of here, I have got to see your baby photos. What? 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 Who would say that? I've never in my entire life had a desire to see somebody's, like, baby photos. What possible significance would that have? Maybe, I guess because she's so, like, intense, like, seeing if she's, like, an intense baby? Maybe? I don't know. So, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think I ever realized historian was an actual job. You know, outside of action movies. Sadly, widespread sentiment if one isn't tenured, I assure you. And you studied demons? Why? Why not? Religious studies are a vital step in understanding humanity's history. Besides, the lore and mythos surrounding demonic entities is fascinating. Not just the entities themselves, mind, but often what they were meant to represent in people. Impetus behind each one's creation. I guess not. Sorry, never really thought much about it. Unless you count movies like Abattoir of Blood or something. I don't think I've seen that movie. I should look that up. Actually, I'm gonna look it up right now. Abattoir of Blood. Wait, what's this? Oh, Cam sent a bunch of photos from the zoo. Found this little moth that had just come out of its cocoon. Wing buds haven't even started expanding. Oh, tiny little moth. This tiny little one standing on my finger while walking around the zoo on my break. Oh, they're so small. I went through the butterfly garden and took some macros of the pretty flowers. These are great shots. Let's see if I can share them with my coworkers. Right. Abattoir of Blood. Also, let me check chat. I don't think anybody's here, but yeah. Nothing. Abattoir of Blood. What are you? Is this just a made-up movie? Why did they make up a movie? I mean, The Slaughterhouse Killer, Blood of the Beasts, Abattoir was a film. They could have just used an actual movie. That's perfectly valid. Why? Well, I guess it's a cool name for a movie. Maybe they want to like manifest it. Anyway. Personally, I always enjoyed the sixth installment. Abattoir of Blood, Bride of the Blood Monster. Criminally overlooked. Wow, I wouldn't have taken you for a schlocky horror movie buff. Oh, absolutely. Make a note for when we get out of here. Remind me to loan you my copy of Song of the Corpse Maiden. The subtitled import is far superior. Sure, Charles. When we get out, that's the first thing on my list. Huh, I like this dude. It's kind of cool. Glad I saved Scum to save his life. Although I was literally having second thoughts about all that, because it's like, now I'm on like the alternate timeline. Yes, Candle. Locked. I don't think I've gone down this way yet. Oh yeah, this is locked, right? Still locked, yeah. But there's a thing here. I forget, can I pick this up? No, I cannot. Can I crouch? No, but if I Z, I can zoom in. Interesting. I forgot about that. I think they had mentioned it before. Hi. That feels really weird to do while walking. It's like fisheye lens effect or something. Whoosh. Okay, so we came out this door. There's this. This door is marked with that. Yeah. What do I have in my inventory? The lion emblem. Yeah, so we're looking for that door. This was also open though with the stag horn, so might as well just go in here too. A little spooky. Or cozy, depending on how you look at it. Oh, that's kind of hot. Do we have a flashlight? Someone's hung a sheet on the wall. They were using it as a makeshift screen. Added to inventory, a slide. Okay, so we're gonna assemble some slides, put them in order in the projector, I'm guessing. Okay. Ha! 1592. Good year, I guess. I'm sure there's a reference there, or it's just a code. There. Nothing. Book. In certain cultures, crystals have more meaning than pretty baubles to decorate your home with. It was believed that the many facets inside them could act as windows to other realms or even to the afterlife. One ritual involved building a doorway out of crystal during the fall equinox, in the belief that the shadows cast was blah blah. In the belief that the shadow it cast was actually a doorway to another world. Building such a structure is, of course, impractical at best, and it's unlikely that this ritual was ever really performed at a full scale. Which, perhaps, is a comfort given that if you open a door to somewhere, you never really know what might come through from the other side. Texture warping. Aw, it's so cool. Anyway, Nothing about any of this. Okay. What was the code again? I already forgot. 1592. Memory not so great today. That was a no. Okay. Board. Weird looking board. Is it for a game of some sort? Maybe the pieces are around here somewhere. Okay, so we're looking for pieces for the board. Shot glasses. Half a bottle left. Maybe I'll just... No, that's a terrible idea. Yeah. Ah, okay. Interesting. So this is the order of numbers, I'm guessing, for the lock. So number 1 would be over here. I think they've already done a puzzle like this before, though. If it is, in fact, like on the wall or something. Okay, well, it was 1592 here. Let's check if there was one over here then. That's a 2 here. I didn't find anything in the drawers, but maybe I missed something. Nope. 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 Hmm. And there was one here, it said. Oh, what's this? Swap these around. Oh no, are there like little red emblems around here? That's a terrible color scheme for this room. Okay, let's see if we can find another one of those. Because it would be the first one here would be grabbing 1592. And then we would possibly have a swap here somewhere. I hope it's not like staring me in the face. That's such a like red on this like mahogany, like come on, or chestnut or whatever, I don't know. Walnut. I don't know woods very well. I'm not a woodsy person. Is it the number of bottles, perhaps? Because there's bottles here. Bottle was there, that might have been like a hint. But there's no bottles over there. That could be 0. What would be the last one would be here? 3. Yeah. It's a tough one. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I don't even have my Discord on right now. I turned it off to try and like disconnect a little bit. But now I want to check something. Blub, 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 blub. Let's see. Oh, I need to comment on this video here. That's very important. Is my OBS showing right now? Okay, good. I have it set on the chat, the cam, and the whatever game, the whatever. Have to comment on that later for sure. It's really amazing. Okay, maybe it means this book then. Pretty baubles. It's believed that the many facets inside them could act as windows to other realms or even to the afterlife. One ritual involved building a doorway out of crystal during the fall equinox. The fall equinox. Okay, fall equinox. And swapping those two. Also, did you just see that glitch out of existence? Like, come on. Why? Although if they make it more obvious, maybe that's a problem too. Okay, so 1592, we switch those, then that's, let's just try it with switching those. Maybe I'm overthinking this. So B, yeah. There's more to it than that. Fall equinox. Maybe that's a hint. Equinoxes occur on 20th or 21st of March and 22nd or 23rd of September. So it'd be the 22nd or 23rd. 1592 doesn't really fit into that. I mentioned that, like, adding pieces to it. Maybe I can come back to this room. Maybe it's not like a self-contained puzzle. No, that doesn't make any sense. So far, every puzzle has been, like, in the room that it came out of. It's conspicuous with this bed here. Now, could this mean swap the whole thing around? Instead of 1592, it's 29. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah. 1592. You swap it around to 25. So 25 is not in the equinox either. Like, that doesn't work. That's 91. And also, there's no real instruction then. Even if one of these, like, aligns to the equinox, what would the transformation be? Like, But there is definitely something here that I'm missing. Because I got the code over there. I didn't see anything here. And then there's that there. And then this is the actual... Hello. A ghost orb? Ghost orb? Or dust? Probably dust. Maybe it's on the sides of this? Nope. Behind that? Nope. Oh my... Fuck you, game. This is exactly what I was complaining about with the red. Like, can you see that? I can barely see that right now. That's ridiculous. Seriously. So, mix the letters here first and then the letters there. So we're going to swap the 9 and the 1, so then it's going to be 95, 12, and then we swap that again to 25, 19. 25, 19. There could be another transformation that's before this, though. There's another transformation that is before this. Somewhere on this incredibly red wood. I hate you, game. I hate you so much. Holy fuck. This is the problem with puzzle games, because some of the puzzles will be like, oh, that's really clever, and then some of the puzzles will be like, this is stupid. I hate this. Okay, so 1592. We're gonna switch it with the 5 and the 9, so now it's 1952, and then we switch it again with, which one was it? Down to the bottom. Yeah, down here in the darkness. Excuse me. It is 1952, and then that's going to be 5912, and then bring 2915. 2915, I think. If this isn't right, then I'm going to like write it out. 2915. Yeah, okay. What did I... Let me write this down. My memory is failing me. Okay. Oh, unless there's yet another one here. There is. Okay, game. So it's 2915, 2951. Is that right? Okay, let me write it down. Yeah, because I definitely mix. 2591. No. Okay, let me write it down. I keep going, wait, no, maybe it's this. Okay, so it's 1592. Swap the 1 and the 9, so then it's 9, 5, 12. Swap the 9 and the 2, so it's 25, 19, and then swap those last two. And that becomes 2591. Yeah, I thought I already tried that, yeah. Am I missing something else here? Let me double check all these real quick. Okay, yeah, so swap. Oh, yeah, I did the first swap wrong there. So that is actually going to be 1952. I like the creaking sound effects. Like there's actually something there, like walking or the house settling, you know. The first and the third, that is going to be 5. Yeah, this is where I messed up. 5912. And then the last in that, that is going to be 2915. Wait, hold on. Maybe I didn't mess this up. Oh, right. I did. Okay. So actually, no, it's 5912. And then it's swap the... Wait, there's a drawer there? Okay, swap the last two. So that is going to be 5921. And swap those two. So then it's going to be 1925. That makes more sense because it's an actual year and they're probably referencing something. What in the... I was not expecting that. Cool. I don't know why I'm surprised this place has secret rooms. It's like the least weird thing about it. You'd be surprised how common those are. Deal with a lot of secret passages and such as a detective, do you? Well, normally it's less elaborate. Panic rooms are still popular, for instance. But more often than not, it's say an old office or bedroom. They get boarded up and forgotten about before the place was sold. Ever find anything cool? I did once get called in by a school. They had found an old room in their basement while renovating. 2 bodies, well, skeletons really at that point. Both in chairs, opposite an old standing mirror. Cracked right down the middle. You're kidding. I'm not. They were so old, it was impossible to tell what happened to them. The official record was that it was some sort of suicide pact, given the symbols drawn on the floor around them. People have always been strange, Alex. Excuse me. That's still super creepy, though. Some real Bloody Mary stuff. What, like ghosts? It's never ghosts or monsters, Alex. It's always people. People do the worst, most terrifying things you can imagine. I can't tell if you're the scariest person I've ever met or the most boring. I get that a lot. Wow, did it just get darker? I guess this room's like that. Sealed and covered. I'm not digging through all these if I don't have to. Sealed and covered. I'm not blah blah blah. What? A chalk outline. An unfinished door, maybe? Ooh, a slide. Womp. Well, I got a slide. I wonder if it's gonna jump scare me anytime soon. Ooh, math. Symbols and numbers. What could these be for? Yes! That's new. Guess that answers my question. Okay, so these symbols correspond to those symbols. 3, 7, 10. That's 1, 6, 12. Interesting. Doesn't really give me a good key. Check something. Womp. Huh? What is Superman's kryptonite? Yeah, I've seen that meme before. Don't like that channel. Huh. Presented without comment. Oh my gosh. Bumble stocks are going down 94.77% in the 5-year. Grinders up 76.66% in the 1 year. That's comparing the 5-year and the 1 year though. But also it's funny. I get it. I I know this meme. I need to send this to Angel. Okay, back to game. What? Chats. Ah, hi. Hi, Clumsy. Yes, the chat is working. I just don't have a second monitor set up yet because I haven't set up my desk and all that stuff. I needed to do that tomorrow or today. I was planning on doing it today, but I woke up super late, and also Evie didn't actually help me with any of the stuff that I needed her to help me with, which is pretty usual. So, yes, this is a spooky game, and I'm trying to escape from a mansion. So there's multiple escape rooms involved. I have to figure out this code here, which is related to this over here, which is a slider. I can slide these around. Oh, I guess I slide one direction. Okay. This is 1, 6, 12 for different symbols. And those correspond to these. I can zoom in a little bit to help. The tooltip doesn't help too much though. So this is 1. And then 6 is this. And 12 is this. It's 1, 6, 12. Not sure how much that helps, actually. Now this looks like 3 times 7 times 10, but I'm not sure that it's actually 3 times 7 times 10. I can go with that at first, though, because that will, I believe, reach the, like 3 digits. But... Hi! Yeah? How's your day going, Clumsy? Okay, so 3, 7, it's 21, 210. Then does that mean this is 2? And then, well, this would need to be 0, though. That wouldn't make any sense unless... I can maybe brute force this. Oh, yeah. Start here. Okay. I already messed it up there. As long as it doesn't rely on me, like, sitting on a number, this will work. Oh, I already messed it up, didn't I? No, I didn't. ADHD is all over the place. I'll check the chat in just a sec. Hey! It's so stupid. Oh, I should have looked at what the answer was. I'll have to look at that on the replay. Reverse engineer what the heck they were trying to do with that slide. What have we got here? Another projector slide. Yay. Some weird looking statues. What are these for? Ooh, I bet those go into this board over here. Oh, going out in a minute. Cool, cool. Yeah, brute force for the win. That's my go. Like, sometimes I see a puzzle and I'm like, okay, this is looking pretty complex, but there are only so many combinations and there's no penalty for trying the combinations, so I'm just gonna brute force it. It works way too many times. Where are you going out? Grabbing something to eat? Or like work stuff? These statues fit on the board. But I think I should check what's on the slide first. Yep. That would be the chalk door in the other room. Okay. What about it? Is it gonna spook me? This room is very dark on purpose. Yeah, someone's hung a sheet on the wall. Okay. Someone just fit perfectly up to this board, but what am I meant to do now? Ah. Interesting. I imagine I need to... Yep, mark out the board. Yep. Right there. There, and this there. Or might make the shadow of the door what I meant. Kind of looks like a door. What was that? Hello? Someone there? Am I gonna get jump scared finally? Huh? I could have sworn I heard. Holy f... The lights! Come on, stupid flashlight! Why are you dead now? Okay, deep breaths. It's fine. I'm fine. Just find the door. I can't find the door. There's nothing on the wall. What? I just can't believe it. Officer, are you sure it's her? What? Who? No, my little girl. My little Alex. Is that? Grandma? Oh, it's Grandma. I can't believe she's gone. The body was so... Are you sure? No, Gran, I'm here. I'm right here. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. My little girl. My sweet little girl. But I should have expected it. She was always sticking her nose in where it didn't belong. I always told her one of these days someone was going to cut it off. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Typical Trump voter. Oh my god, oh my god. What? The door. I swear it wasn't here a sec ago. And where did that one come from? I must be seeing things. Oh, cool. Planetarium. What's going on? First my flashlight dies, and then a secret door opens too. I'm not sure what what is this? Planetarium? Are you kidding me? Taurus has got to hear about this. You will not believe what I found. Okay, pause. I want to look at chat. I asked you a question like a minute ago, but I couldn't look at chat because there's so much happening. Am I dead? Oh no. Oh, in the darkness. That's like I thought the stream for a sec. Okay. Back to the game. You'll not believe what I found. You know what's not true? No. I mean, really, it's just. You okay, Alex? You sound rattled. Did something happen? No, it's fine. I'm fine. Nothing happened. Look, I found my way into what looks like a planetarium. Okay, you got me. That's actually a little surprising, even for this place. There has to be some sort of trick to it. Else it's playing some sort of laser rock show I'm missing out on. Ha, I wish. It's pretty empty looking. I'll give it a once over. Shouldn't be long. Famous last words. Don't even joke about that. Oh, sorry. Are you sure you're... Fine, I'm fine. I'll call you if I find anything. Wow. A lot of books. Unsurprising. They're all about stars. A lockbox with no clear way to open it. This door is marked with a peacock emblem. It's locked tight. Pretty fancy. I usually just toss all my stuff on the old stand by the laundry chair, which is what I call that chair in the corner of my bedroom. Same. This blackboard is covered in constellations and notes. The eagle, wolf, unicorn, and whale are circled. They've been labeled too: Aquila, Lupus, Monoceros, and Cetus. This looks important. I better make a note. Constellation board added to inventory. Yay. Camera. Hi. Drinks. I haven't been in a room yet that doesn't have enough drink to throw a party. Yeah, I wonder if that's a statement, like a saw kind of deal. Note added to inventory. Ooh. A note written in blue ink. 3-7 Taurus, 15-6 Carina, 12-7 Cetus, Orion is 24-11 GP. Nice looking chair, perfectly positioned for viewing the constellations. Note. Note added to inventory. Green ink. Okay, we got blue and we got green. The green ink is Lyra 23-2, blah 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 blah. Okay. Are there more notes, perhaps? Projector, change date. Change date. Change date. Okay. Oh, is that another note? A diagram. Someone's drawn a diagram and taken notes. And a unicorn! Aww. Cute. Okay, so these are so it's Aquila, Lupus, Monoceros, and Cetus. Okay. Aquila 6-5. South button. Interesting. Let me see. So for Aquila 6-5, yeah. Confirm. Okay. Oh, south, west. Fuck. The directions. I need to correlate these to directions. A binder. Add it to inventory. Nice. Oop. Notes. Not sure how that helps whatsoever. Okay. Maybe something over here? Oh, there we go. More in the back. Preliminary directions. Capricorn North, Lupus East, Sagittarius East, Cetus inconclusive. More observation required. Okay, so Capricorn, Lupus, Sagittarius, Cetus is inconclusive. Lupus needs to be east. That's one of them. Aquila, Lupus. Cetus is inconclusive. Excuse me. Back and forth between two people. The first is written in red ink. John, please be more careful. There is no 24th month. The second in blue. Jeffrey, I tell you this every single time. It's day, month, not month, day. There's always getting the dates wrong. You're always getting the dates wrong. Some thoughts written down on the back. Whoever this was, they were frustrated. Jonathan is pig-headed. If we could only meet in the middle, I'm sure we would find the answer. Unicorn. Anyway. Okay, so we do know that Lupus has to be east, but we don't know about Cetus. Capricorn or any of those others are not listed here. Monoceros, though. I mean, Monoceros is unicorn. This is it. Okay, so if I look for those symbols. Oh yeah, is Monoceros even on here? It's not. So I would have to go by the symbols that are on this to find Monoceros. That doesn't really tell me the direction, though. Whatever it is, I can lock in Lupus on the east. So, Lupus is 3-8. Let's do that. That'll be a good starting point there. 3-8. Oh. He's the one who gets them backwards. So it's actually 8-3. Is that Lupus? That doesn't look like Lupus. I guess that is. It kind of looks more like a horse. Someone's from Europe. Yeah, I have to go now. It was really nice to see you streaming. It's supposed to like blah blah blah. Hi, I'm streaming, but
oh, hi.
Hi.
Are you on Twitch or Discord?
YouTube.
YouTube, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll leave you alone.
No, you're fine. Yeah, there's like nobody. So there was somebody.
No one in my stream
Bye,
either.
Clumsy. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I fuck with my camera a little bit. Let me show you my setup.
There's a whole
the
ass
mouse.
tech priest in your chat. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're cool.
What are you playing?
I'm playing Tartarus Key.
Right on. I like your camera.
Thank you. I fucked with all the settings.
I like that Eiffel 81 song.
I haven't seen that.
I'm blue. Don't you remember that song?
I'm blue babidi bida bua.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I know that one.
81.
I don't know names of things.
That's the only song they made that matters.
I don't know. Love you too. Okay, east. Need the east projector. Bam. Okay, so that one's locked in. Now we need Cetus is unobserved. So that can be the last one. For the unicorn, what's that? 28. See if I can find something that looks like that. 28. And then that was there. If we could only meet in the middle, I'm sure we could find the answer. Fourth between the two. Oh, since they're in fours. Well, this one's 5. This is really rough. Let me see if there's more notes. How did that not get picked up before? I walked past that table, I put my cursor over it, and I just didn't get the right spot. Okay, observation community, or committee. Jonathan Parker, James Patrick, Jason Pond, Jeffrey Patalicki, and Jacob P. Note, whoever thought it would be fun for everyone to have the same initials is a moron. Okay. That does not help me whatsoever, so thanks. More notes, please. Nothing there. Maybe on the back of the chairs? Nope. Not by the drinks. There's no drawers on that. You can't like flip this, right? What? What? What is this? It's a little gap. Okay, there's nothing special about coat hangers. They're just like there. Lockbox. Yep, that's probably linked to the projector. Let's see. Bookshelf. Is there just like a note like on the ground maybe? I will have completely scoured this area. Okay. Oh, this is one of those games where you walk faster diagonally, it looks like. Maybe. Hard to tell. I think so though. Let me see. Actually, let's time this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then 1, 2. Yeah. Let's start from the same spot. Right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's about the same. Is there something? No, it'd be in this room. There's just like a pipe. Okay, back through the notes, I guess. Nothing on that. Okay, so if I make an assumption here. Oh, north and south. Possibly. That'd be such a weird way to do that, but I guess I can see that. So Cetus is 12-7. Let's lock that in. It's either 12-7 or 7-12. It is 7-12. Eh? It's not 7-12 or 12-7? That's totally a 7, right? Like, I said it's 10-9 though. Or they have different ones. Okay, try 9-10. Interesting. Oh, is that what this preliminary one is for? Set as observed. So you changed it to 3-8. doesn't matter which part of this board I'm on, right? I mean, I can see it right there. Ten, 9. Ten, 10, 9, 12, 7. What would be in the middle of that? Be 11, 8. It'd be really weird if that's the answer. Game, please. Please make sense, game. Okay. South. I think the problem I have with a lot of these puzzle games is like trying to meet them like on like a logic level. When a lot of the times it's like it's logical, but it's like on like a separate track. So that was a play on words, which makes sense. But within the context of the situation, that's also just an offhand remark that someone would make. And in that they are trying to record the dates of events or of celestial occurrence, you would think then to not take that literally as meeting in the middle, but that's what it was, and it makes no sense because then it's like, why would either of them have observed the incorrect date in their notes? But whatever. That's 2 locked in. Now we need the unicorn, and we got the whale, we got the wolf, we need the Aquila, which Aquila was not on this one, but we need the whale actually, because the Aquila will be the last one to fill in the blank. Oh no, Aquila would be west because it is. We already know what the last one is, so I can do Aquila because I already got that one up before. 6, 5. Aquila, it's on the west. And then for the final one, it's going to be the unicorn, which we have to go off of this. 28. I think like this. So it's here. And then it's 28 there. 90. And then the horn above the 28. Okay. Okay. And we just gotta shift these a little bit. Oh. Yeah, maybe like that. It doesn't look right. Check back here. And then the me and the 9 over the 0. Yeah, that's like the M's over here, the 9 over 0 is over there. So this does need to go like this. Yeah, that looks closer. Hey, there it is. That did it. The lockbox opened up. A key. The peacock key added to inventory. Got it open. Hey, the planetarium is down. Found a key with a bird on it. I think it's a peacock. And we just so happen to know what door that opens. We do? We passed the door with a peacock on it when we were looking for a way out. Oh yeah, it'll be on my right when I get back to the main hall. That's the one. You should check it out. Got it. Yeah, I should totally do that. Anyway, what's over here? Oh, I just talked to somebody on Timey who looks like this. It's kind of funny. Big bearded dude. Hot. Excuse you? Hey, I got the key for that. This one's a little too pixelated to really make it out. It looks like that guy's got like a spear into whatever. Time to see where this goes. Ooh. Is this like shifting rooms? The East Wing. This looks kind of familiar. Knowledge out of it. Uh-oh. I forgot I had a flashlight. I'm dumb. Reach. Vertically. Escape. Always have a plan. Hope. Anything is possible. Focus. You can do this. Trust. Hard earned, easily lost. Achieve. Make something of your life. I love red pandas. Manage and approve the animal motivationals. They want you to ignore the rest. Catalyst. Start your chain reaction. Dream. Think big, start small. Inspire. Lead by example. Now. Don't wait. Move. Find your truth. Okay, so the animal ones are approved, but the other ones are not approved. That's a hint. What do we got in here? Gloves? Rubber gloves and cleaning cloths. I don't want to know what was being cleaned up. How heavy duty are the gloves? They're I'm going to say thicker than any kitchen gloves I've ever used, maybe? Doesn't sound like the sort of thing you'd use to work with acid then. Excuse me? It's a good thing. It means we don't have to worry about acid as a potential threat. Does it though? Probably. Okay, yeah, probably. Wait. A potential threat? How exactly? Like, I would fall into a vat of acid? How long have you thought that that could be a thing? Considering how elaborate some of these traps have been. Acid isn't a big leap from poisonous gas. And you didn't think to warn me that you thought that might be a possibility? I'm surprised you didn't consider it yourself, honestly. My point is, you're going to bed at supply closet. Acid probably isn't on the table. Probably. Pro. You know what? I'm just gonna keep moving on carefully. Plugs. If these wires were connected, I bet I could turn the black light on. I need something to hold both ends together. There's gotta be something in this mess. Not using the rubber gloves, apparently? Okay. I mean, I guess I wouldn't in real life do that. 2 whole shelves with cleaning supplies. This house has seen some deep cleaning. There's so many cleaning supplies. And I thought my grandma was a clean freak. Perhaps. Though if you have it, bleach could be used more creatively. Creative? How? Combined with ammonia, bleach will release a toxic vapor called chloramine. In fact, it's entirely possible that earlier I was choking on precisely that gas. You think that's creative? Ha! Well, gotta love a multitasker. Yep. Keypad. Okay, so that's probably related to these. Paintings. Huh, why would someone buy so many copies of the same painting? Replacements or set dressing? More gloves. Yeah. It'd be nice if those didn't pop up every time. After you've had the conversation, just like hide it, you know? Books. These look like typical books, but they're all blank on the inside. Either someone is big into journaling or they're just for appearance, but whose? Yep, same thing. It's a lot of the fake stuff. How do I... Okay, maybe... related to these. Achieve. Focus. They're color coded. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the note read again? I want you to ignore the rest. There's suits as well. Is there like an order to suits? If there's an order to the suits, then that would give me 4 numbers here. Let me see. I don't know if that's a thing. That should probably get to work after a couple puzzles. In most cards, the order of card suits is determined by alphabetical order. So clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades. Okay, which one's the clubs? Do we have clubs? It's diamonds, spades, hearts. Oh, there's no club. Huh. Yeah, there's a pink, blue, yellow. We're missing one color. Excuse me. Oh, tape. Tape added to inventory. Just the tape? Just using the tape? And not the gloves? Okay. Tape saves the day. I think this will hold. So that goes up here to this black light. Cool. Okay. Oh. Womp. That's 2490. And there's 16 combinations. I could brute force this as well. So far. I'm not doing the brute forcing correctly though. This is a little bit more tricky for my brain. Okay, so it's 4290. 4209. Nope. Wait, it's way more than 16 combinations. My brain dumb. Let's see. So it's 4209. It's got to be linked to these. I was expecting like letters on this or something, or numbers on this. So just the animal motivationals are approved. Okay. So we don't have clubs. Clubs are missing, but we do have the other 3. So the next step would be diamonds. Diamonds would be potentially 2, 3. It's either 2 or 3. It said ignore the other ones, so we'll just do 2. Oh, wait. The first one's going to be something. So that's 2. And be 0, 2. It's either 4-9 or 9-4. Yep. Nope. So 2 of those, and then 1, 2. Is it hearts or next? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if it's only the creatures, then... Is that a creature one? I can't really tell. The one. The last is spades. Let's look at that first. Okay, so 1 and 2. So the last number could be 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is not 9. It's not even one of these numbers, is it? Two. So the last one's 2. This one can't be 2 for diamond. Is there another diamond then? Am I missing posters somewhere? It doesn't really look like it. Always have a plan. Well, Monster energy drink. Okay. The second one or last one is 2. That is all I'm getting out of this so far. For hearts, which is the third one, there's just not enough of any. Like, that's the only animal that I see. I don't think that's an animal. I think that's a tree, but it's hard to tell. That would again be another 2 anyways, even if it was. This would be like a 1. And if we count each individual one of them, that comes up to 6, which isn't enough. Do I have any other notes or anything? I still have a roll of electrical tape. Is there another purpose for it? That's for door open. Can I use the gloves? No. Dream. And hearts. There were a lot of hearts. Back to guessing. There's gotta be something else I'm missing here. Excuse me. Biohazard bins filled to the brim. I'm not digging around in these. But why are they so full? What have they been cleaning up and how often? Good question. It was the amount of smudge that was on them? Are you serious? Hey, I found a really heavy-duty door hidden inside a locker. A hidden door. Whatever's inside has got to be worth keeping it safe. See a way to open it. There's a rotary lock, so like everything else, it's got to be a puzzle. And you're a proven expert at those. Get on it. Okay. Dial. Expert. I looked at smudges. Boop. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 4 of these. Interesting. Okay, so with 5, but 4 suits, it can't be the suits then. It can't be the colors. Can it be the animals? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense because there's no order to animals per se. They're saying it's got an alphabetical order maybe? This is a tough one. Kinda hungry. Maybe I should stop here and then get to work and stuff. I kinda want to solve this puzzle before that though.
I went to go put a drink in the freezer and there was a knock at the door.
What was it?
It's like AT&T salesman. And he's like, are you guys have Spectrum? And I'm like, no, we're with you guys. He's like, do you guys have fiber? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what's the speed? I'm like, 8 He's like, you're set.
Nice.
Yeah, we're set. You guys have a great day.
Hell yeah.
He's a really sweet guy.
Well, that's good. This puzzle done. So I can't brute force this. That's way too many dials. But I'll be here like all day. What in the actual F? Would it really take me that long? 4. I don't see what the order could possibly be. Even with the numbers. I can get the numbers. Oh, is the number the order? Like in reverse. Yeah, maybe that's it. And then there's only 3 suits that are used. So no club. Is club even on here? It's not. Okay, good. Simplifies things. So although there are still only like 4 suits and 5 of those, but there's 3 suits that are shown. Let's just see. So 1, 2. Maybe there's a number for the number of animals and the number of this, but that would be 2 for spade. 3 for diamond. Yep. And then this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which doesn't really work. 1 is heart. Well, unless it's like 1 is heart, and then 5, which would be the other, would be heart. And then this would be 2, but then that's a 1 as well. So that doesn't really work there. It also doesn't work because the spades 2 as well. Okay, well, let's brute force it, I guess. Nope. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, this, yeah. Brain. Nope. Nope. Okay. Whatever. Spade heart. Let's look at it in the replay. Another door. This better be worth it. Oh my gosh, color pads. Okay. Press. Interesting. The color pads correlate to this. So wait, then what was the point of the spades and stuff? Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. Gone over that multiple times. How does that correlate with any of this? Am I too dumb for this game? Am I not on the same wavelength as the developers? Because the past few puzzles has just been brute forcing or being like, wow, this is really stupid. And there's solutions for these puzzles and such. So maybe it is like a wavelength issue. Like, so there's 9 here. There's 3 suits displayed. I guess that you could have coordinates with the number of, like, the ratio of non-animal to animal. So, like, this is 2, 2. In the middle is blue. And then this would be either 1, 3, or 1, 2, or 2, 1. Not ratios necessarily, but yellow, 2, 1. And then this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 6. 6 does not work in this idea. Hmm. 6. If there's one more blue. I mean, it was either gonna be this one or that one. I don't want to brute force this one. This will take a while. Oh my gosh. Okay. Brute forcing all the puzzles in Tartarus. Let's go. No. Oops. This. This takes so much concentration. Probably because ADD or something. Oops. gonna take a while. Oops. Especially if I keep messing up like that. Ha! Oops. You know, I'm starting to think I'm not actually brute forcing this correctly. This is a massive waste of time. We'll find out soon. Brain breaking. I think I messed up the pattern. This is doing wonders for my focus. I just kind of like this. Oh. Hold on, did I miss one over here? Let's just go back real quick. I think this. There we go. Just in case. Oh. When I go too fast, I lose track of what I've already done. And then I worry I skipped one. I like this. Okay. Wait, hold on. I did do that for sure, I think. Imagining the cameras that are watching, like Alice do this, or Alex, just being like, what the fuck? She's been pressing buttons for like several minutes straight, and then messing them up randomly. Let me take a quick break. Oh, hey Morphania! Sorry, I'm like so focused in on this. Sword of Moonlight Lunacid dropped. I'm really curious about that one. Yeah. What is the puzzle even? Exactly. Like there's some I can show it to you actually. Oh, yeah, that's fine. So there are these motivational posters which have colors associated to them, as well as you can see like the borders. There's a certain numbers of these and suits of these, and there's a note that says management approved the animal motivationals, they want you to ignore the rest. So some of these are animals and some of them are not. I think that's not an animal, but it's really hard to tell if that's like not a tail because of pixelation. But either way, there's 6 of the hearts, which are pink. There's 3 of the diamonds, which are yellow. And there's 2 of the blue, which are spades. I think I just did that out of order, but you know what I mean. So not all of these have animals. There's 2 animals among the blue. There's 2 animals among the yellow. There's 1 animal among the pink hearts, which is this cat. This is escape. Always have a plan. So that's supposed to coordinate, like provide coordinates for this grid. And I tried a few ratios at first, and then I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna brute force it. It's gonna take for fucking ever, but whatever. I mean, unless you got a better idea. Yeah, I see, exactly. The past few puzzles have been kind of like this. I did like the planetarium puzzle, but some of them have just been like there was one puzzle that was like not even a puzzle. It was like line up some things to make a shadow that looks like a door, and it was like there's only one solution to this, obviously, and there's 3 pieces that you're working with, so it was like not a puzzle. But the one before that used red ink on the mahogany or chestnut like wood or walnut wood, and so it was like impossible to actually see the clues without like squinting and zooming in, and that was just a pain in the butt. It was just ridiculous. So I'm down to trying to brute force this, which is probably going to take like a lot more time, but I really have no clue. Maybe like even with the arrangement of these, maybe just like this grid here, I could try that. Let me just note down the sequence that I stop at here, and then I can pick this back up. So it's pink, pink, yellow, pink, teal, yellow, pink, pink, pink. Okay. Let's see. So this would be, I should just say blue. It's like blue, blue, pink, pink. Try that. Blue, pink, pink, yellow, yellow, pink, yellow, yellow, pink, and then yellow, or pink, blue, yellow. Oh my gosh, that would have taken the longest possible to actually brute force from the direction I was going for on the grid. I'm so glad that you hopped in the chat and stopped me from this madness. Yeah, straight out of 90s Adventures games. Yes, twice now, only to find another door. You sound frustrated. Hell yeah, I'm frustrated. Same. If I don't find a key out of this place, I'm going to flip out. Then I hope you find it. Not sure I could handle you flipping out, and I've seen a lot. They are such a cute couple. Oh, we are rotating stuff. I've seen this symbol. That's an easy one. See? What is up with this game? That was like... that was so easy. Clinic appointment card added to inventory. Taurus. You will not believe what was behind all of those doors. A piece of paper! Taurus? Hello? Huh? That's weird. Am I gonna get jump scared finally? Oh. Not quite a jump scare, I guess, but... Oh. Taurus? I don't know if I'd be wandering out here into this other dimension. Oh shit. Nowhere to go but through. What the? The closet? The heck is going on? Alex, can you hear me? Torres? Had me worried there for a sec. Couldn't make radio contact. Something is seriously wrong. It sounds crazy, but one minute I'm standing in a closet, I turn around for just a moment, and suddenly I'm in an infinite void. An infinite void? It looked how it sounds, and I do not want to go back. It's gotta be another trick. This mansion is rigged with puzzles. Maybe... no? Not this time. We've seen some weird shit. I mean, a flesh wall, for crying out loud. This was real. Kid, we've got enough on our plate as is. If you say you saw it, fine, sure. An infinite void of space is just one issue of an ever-growing list. Yeah, okay, fine. Were you able to at least get anything from the closet? I did find an appointment card for the clinic. It was behind all the blast doors. You think that'll be useful? I just went to the hell and back. I'll find a way to make it work. Yeah, honestly. Oh, what this? So, what do I do with this appointment card? I guess I just... Oh, I should have looked at it first. This is stupid. I refuse to be party to... What? Whoa! Hello? The clinic. Bone! Oh my gosh. I need a screenshot of this. I think I need to eat something and then actually get to work. It's probably gonna call it here. Just double check that's saved. 2 hours in, yeah. Well, that was fun. Thanks for joining in and also saving me from spending like another hour plus brute forcing that puzzle for absolutely no reason. I wonder if I can like speed that up in the YouTube editor thing. I know there's some parts I gotta cut too, but I was doing like some shopping on my phone and things. But But yeah, see ya around.